말로 아카데미의 범쌤입니다. 자, 오늘도 유튜브 라이브 스트림을 할 거예요. 네, 자 티파니 씨 왔고요. 우리 민쌤도 와 계십니다. 당신의 친구, this friend of mine is actually on YouTube right now. So if you wanna say hi, please come over to YouTube. 안녕하세요, 레티아 씨, 무시 씨도 와 계시고 티파니 씨도 와 있네요. 자, 여러분 오늘은 뭐에 대해서 얘기할까요? Old viewer, probably about 25 minutes ago, did share that they want to talk about the difference between 은는 or 이가. Is that what you want to talk about? Or do we have any other ideas on what you want to learn today? We definitely have a lot to talk about when it comes to 은는 or 이가. Or do you just want me to come up with a topic? 우리 저번에 하던 얘기 있죠? 우리 음식에 대해서 얘기할 수도 있어요. So basic. No, I think I agree. I think the people here today are more or less advanced, so we can talk about something a little more something more cultural. Not something that's just dry grammar topic, but I want to talk about different types of dishes. If you remember in our last week's stream, we started off talking about different types of dishes and we went into vulgarity and I got super excited. Oh my god, vulgarity, let's talk about more vulgar stuff. Bad words, blah blah blah. And we talked about a bad word the entire live stream. Yeah? So we're going to talk about food. So drop your favorite dishes, favorite Korean dishes in chat. And we will talk about that. All right. Now, let's get the lesson started. 자, 좋아요. 삼겹살, 크리스틴 씨, 김밥, 음식 이름 내가 좋아하는 자, 준비할게요. Let's talk about a single phrase. How do you say my favorite food is? How do we say that in, I guess I should just write it like this, right? But how do we, 이렇게 할 수 있구나. How do we say this in Korean? Now we got a lot of food names. We got 삼겹살. We have 삼겹살, 김밥. What the hell is a hot stone kimbap? Christine 씨, I believe you're talking about 돌솥 비빔밥. 김밥 아니에요. 비빔밥이에요. 자, 하프사 씨 잘했어요. My favorite food is in Korean. This will be 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식. 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식. Perfect. 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식, this, alright, is my favorite food in Korean. Now, you did use a marker E. 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식이. No, I think what we want to say instead is 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식은. Do you live alone? Yes, live alone. Yes, and I am open-minded. But come to YouTube and ask that question. What do you think is my age? Also, what is my favorite? All these generic questions coming on Instagram. Come on, I'm live streaming on YouTube. Come over, guys. 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식은 식품. 식품 is a good word, 그쵸? But this is 음식 할 때 음식. So this is 식 kind of symbolizes food. 품 here kind of symbolizes product. So when we say 식품, we're talking more about food product. 그쵸? So we're talking more product like items. We're not really talking about the dish itself, right? So we want to say 음식 instead, right? 음식 is more food. 그쵸? 모든 해산물. 그래서 여러분, in Korean, try to say 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식은 blank 예요. That will be your final sentence. I'll have to write the entire thing again, but try to say it. 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식은 blank이에요 or 예요. This is basically you saying my favorite food is blank. 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식은 blank이에요. blank예요. How will we say this? Waiting for the chat. Waiting for the chat. Let's see how good you guys are. Am I just supposed to wait here while you type in Korean? 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식은 for example 돌솥 비빔밥. Wow, this Bridget, she just typed in 이에요. 이에요. 돌솥 비빔밥이에요. 자, 여러분 비빔밥 회예요. 좋아요. We got 회 as well. All right, but let's talk about 비빔밥. Hey, Jay Cher from Singapore, come over to YouTube. Let's talk about that here. 비빔밥. 아, 맞아요. 이에요. Very good, right? 자, what about let's talk about the word 비빔밥 though. It means something. 비빔밥. 자, 여기서 비빔 무슨 뜻이에요? What does 비빔? Oh. I see. I can do that. Got it. 자. 여기서 비빔 무슨 뜻일까요? 비빔. 맞아요. Oh, wow. Hafsa she going crazy right now. 비빔, right, is kind of like a summarized word for mixing. 그렇죠? Mix. 비빔. 그렇죠? So it comes from the verb. There's even a verb 비비다. 그렇죠? This is to mix. This is going to be your verb. 비비다. Plus 밥, which means rice, right? That's why 비빔밥, 그렇죠? 비빔밥 means mixed rice. It's literally a rice meal where you just mix everything. 비비다. 그렇죠? So remember 비비다. What else do we have? In that case, if we have bibimbap, how will we call a noodle dish where you mix? A noodle dish that you mix. Bibimbap is mixed rice. Mixed rice to mix, I think more accurately. What about noodle to mix? It is going to be bibim blank. What is one word that symbolizes noodle? 맞아요. 면. 좋아요. 비빔국수도 있죠, 우리. 비빔국수. 자, difference between 국수 and 면. 비빔국수 and 비빔면. Alright. 그리고 하나 더 있어요. There's one more. Alright. 비빔 물. No. Not 비빔. 비빔냉면. 배고파. This is definite. Okay, self-reminder to have lunch before these YouTube live streams, especially when I talk about food. Talking about this makes me hungry. 자, 면이랑 국수 무슨 차이일까요? 국수는 normally thin noodles이에요. Right? Literally very thin, right? While 면 is normally curly and slightly thicker as well. 그렇죠? Thick. 그리고 비빔냉면 is your cold noodles. No more mukbang. I'm just gonna eat at home. Maybe if I have some okay dish, then I'll probably whip out my Instagram and go do some mukbang again. But the last time I did mukbang, everyone was like, "Oh, my ADHD can't handle it." 라면 먹을 거예요. 좋아요. 비빔냉면 드세요. 자, 여러분 냉면 알아요? 냉면이 뭐예요? 냉면은 cold noodle이죠. Good stuff. Cold noodle. Alright. 자. 맞아요. 그쵸. 그리고 cold noodles are divided into two things. So another keyword, 면. If we see 면 in the name, we can expect that this is a noodle dish. Okay? Something 면 will be a noodle dish. Cold noodles are divided into 비냉 versus 물냉. 미쳤죠. 자, 좀 shall we differentiate it? 자, both being cold and they use a similar kind of noodle, but 비냉 has a red sauce and less cold, less broth. Just a few pieces of the frozen broth and the red sauce, and you just mix them up. While 물냉 is more broth and no sauce, no red sauce. Ideally, no red sauce. Some people do add a little bit of that red sauce to the 물냉, so it's like heavy on broth, but it's also a little bit spicy. Yes, of course, 비냉 will be a little more spicy, but I will say this is not on the top tier of the spicy dishes in Korea. Spicy and sweet. My goodness. What's your preference? This is my simple description of 비냉 and 물냉. What would you say? 자, 물냉면 and then 비빔냉면이에요. 물냉면 and 비빔냉면. You don't have to mix 물냉 because it's broth. While 비냉, there's sauce. 비벼야 돼요. You need to 비벼. 그렇죠? 최비냉. 최비냉이 무슨 뜻이? What's 최비냉? Most 비냉? What does 최비냉 mean? But cast your vote, guys. Are you more of a 비냉 person or a 물냉 person? Oh, so difficult. I never just lean towards one, right? I can't disregard one of them because they are all just so beautiful, right? What did you mean to write, Bridget? 자, for me, I'm gonna give 물냉 my vote. We've got 물냉면 from Hafsashi as well. 2 votes on 물냉. Do you like 비냉 or 물냉? What sounds like a good cold noodle for you? Is it going to be 비냉 or 물냉? Oh my goodness. But then sometimes I do like 비냉, but when you're eating with Korean barbecue, let me just recommend this to you guys, all right? If you're doing KBBQ, you go with 물냉. All right? You haven't had either to know. Okay, Audi Shi. So it sounds like we know what we're getting this this Thursday. Tomorrow, actually. I'm meeting you, Audi Shi, tomorrow. Nice. Okay, why is this a little bit? Let me just rearrange this a little bit. Should be something like this. There we go. 오, 그쵸? 물냉 먹으러 갈까요? 냉면 먹으러 갈까요? 좋아요. 자, we have a lot of 냉면 votes for 냉면. Very sophisticated. All right. You like spicy best, so 비냉. One for spicy. Yeah. If you want something more flavorful, spicy, 비냉. But both of these, what do we put? Every time you get 냉면, you get 2 of this. 그쵸? You will get something like this. Looks exactly like this, guys. Looks exactly like this. All right. This one is gonna have a yellow cap, and this is gonna have a red cap. All right, and it's some kind of a condiment. And you're supposed to put 2 of these, when you're having 비냉 or 물냉. 2 condiments. What do you think goes well? If you had cold noodles, you know. What are these 2 things? Most of the time, I don't know if there's a color code for this, but yes, right? I don't know if there's a rule as to which color has to be which. But hey, if you're watching this on Instagram, come over to YouTube. We're talking about cold noodles. Can't get wrong with this. Can't go wrong. Kind of saw that my volume's not very high in my YouTube live stream, so I'm jacking up my volume a little bit. Any ideas? Oh, we're getting mustard, 고춧가루. Wow, Audi got one of them right. Yellow one most of the time is mustard. Right? Or what we in a more friendly Asian friendly language or our wasabi, right? But in Korean, we call this gyoza. Gyoza. Remember, guys, wasabi in Korean is gyoza. 맞아요. 둘 다 양념이에요. If you think about it, condiments. So both of them are condiments. What are two condiments or 양념 that goes into your cold noodles? 안녕하세요, Sharma 씨. Come over to YouTube and say hello. We have one more. Now, we want that 감칠맛. We want that flavor to come out. And it's not 고춧가루. This is also a liquid. They are both liquids. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. How do you do it? Min knows this. There's like a song that you sing when you, right? Less of gyoza, but you'll put a lot of Okay, I shouldn't have cut it like this, but a lot of vinegar. Right? So we got that gyoza, we got that vinegar. Right? So we got two different kind of condiments, and vinegar in Korean 맞아요 is 식초. 그쵸? 맞아요. Not ketchup. 아우디 씨, we're not America 아니에요. The American dish 아니에요. 냉면 is not a fast food, so no ketchup in our 냉면. In fact, right, it does not sound that great. gyoza and 식초. So 식초 for that flavors, for that hella flavors, and gyoza right? If you But our corn dogs, that's like an American version of our it's like an American thing, isn't it? Not like an American thing, it's like a Western thing, corn dogs. Yeah, put ketchup and mustard and a lot of sugar on it. Which part of that is weird to you? Just out of curiosity. Is it the sugar? I believe I remember people freaking out about the sugar a little bit. So, 아무튼 자, 냉면에는 식초, right? So 3 식초 and then 2 겨자. 이렇게 넣으면 돼요. Pumps. Alright? 자, if you want a little more spicy, I think this is all about Bridget She's comment, how she chose 비냉 because she likes it spicy. And we all do. You can add more 겨자 to your 물냉 and it becomes the kick. The kick is gonna get you. Right? Love the sugar the first time I had a corn dog. 맞아요. Korean corn dogs hit different. Korean corn dogs be like you put a lot of sugar on it and then a lot of ketchup and then a lot of mustard. 그쵸? Unfortunately, right? So different kind of condiments in Korean. Ketchup in Korean is 케찹. Don't speak like in your native tongue. You're like ketchup. ketchup. 케찹이라면 알아들어요. 케찹 좋아요. 케찹. What else? Mustard. Mustard도 자, this mustard is different from what you get in 냉면 stores. You're not gonna get that yellow mustard. Yellow mustard. You're gonna get gyoza, which is a very it's brown in color, right? It has a wasabi kind of taste. 그쵸? So mustard, this is more yellow mustard that we know, right? Mustard yellow. This one in Korean is also 머스타드. 그리고 여러분 수가르. What's 수가르 in Korean? Anybody knows what 수가르 in Korean is? Well, a little bit of a side note, yeah? Spicy. 매운. 맞아요. 매운. Spicy is many versions, many shapes and sizes. 맵다, this will be the root. We start with 맵다, and then we move on to 매워요. 매워요 is going to be your present tense. 매워요. So you say 이거 매워요. Right? 자, 매운 is a modifier. Audi, she knows her modifier, right? 매운. Where do I go? 매운. So we say 매운 something. 매운 맛. 그렇죠? 매운 소스, spicy sauce. 매운 소스. 그렇죠? But when it comes to daily conversations, what you want to do is remember 매워요. Yeah, is this spicy in Korean? 이거 매워요? 이거 매워요? Alright, Real's idea. Is this spicy in Korean? 이거 매워요? Say it with me. 이거 매워요? 이거 매워요? 좋아요. 자, 맞아요. 합사 씨. Sugar in Korean is 설탕. Right? And what kind of other verbs do we have? Next, I'm gonna introduce, speaking of condiments, we're gonna talk about the verb 뿌리다. 뿌려요. 뿌리다 slash 뿌려요. 뿌리다, 뿌려요. What comes to mind when I hear 뿌리다 is something like this. Sprinkle. Right? 자, 하지만 we use this as more of like applying sauces. 그쵸? Can you put some ketchup? Can you put some mustard? Can you put some sugar on it? 뿌리다, 뿌려요. More on a condiment level. 자, 아니에요. Compare with 설탕. Compare 설탕 with 사탕. Candy is 사탕. I'm guessing that there is kind of a connection between 탕, but in the two 탕s, between 설탕 and 사탕. Thinking that this is more of a Sino-Korean thing, 사탕. But sugar itself is 설탕. 설탕이에요. 알았어요? Instagram? 보고 있어요. I'm watching you. But come over to YouTube. How many people do we have in the live stream right now? Oh man, we got only 8 people. But that's okay. Right? I wanna give my lesson to 8 of you. More than happy. 7, excluding Min. Min, are you still here? I hope it's 8. I hope it's 8 because it was 9 and then Min left. But if he's still here, then oh no, Min's in his classes. It's 8 because Min left. Anyways, 자, 뿌리다, 뿌려요. Guys, we learned a lot about so many things. So, what do you want to say? If we have apply and then we have ketchup, mustard. What kind of sentences can we make with sauce, the name of the condiments, and 뿌리다? What do we want to say? Do we want to say, please put more? Or do you want to say, please put a little? Or do you want to say, please don't put any of these sauces? What do you think? What works best for you? Any good ideas? Any creative minds? Any of our students that wants to ask a question? Now it will be your time. Good. Bridget Shi, correct answer. You want to ask them to put a lot of sauces. Life is about sauces. Korean food is all about sauces. It's about the sweetness. It's about the saltiness. What should I have for lunch? Oh my goodness. 배고파. For lunch, rice. I have the leftover meat. Some fried egg. What should I eat? More meat. More something. I'm so hungry now, guys. 자, a lot. 그쵸? I can't have 삼겹살 for lunch. Who has 삼겹살 for lunch? But Tara 씨, are you the one who said 삼겹살 early in the live stream? And after like 20 minutes, now that the live stream is almost over, you talk about 삼겹살? Can I ask what is 의사? I can't write in Hangul. I'm gonna type it right here, right next to me, a little bit in the little corner. I'm gonna write it like this. 의사. Doctor. It is 12:54 in Korea. Oh, Min is still here. Anyways. 뭐 왜야? 만들기 귀찮아요. It's a lot. Okay, you know what? Okay, fine. 삼겹살. 삼겹살 for lunch. Men will have 삼겹살 for lunch. It has been decided. But no 비냉. I hope there was some 냉면 in there, but 냉면 없어요. 자, coming back to sauces. Please put a lot. Please sauce me lots. How do we say please sauce me lots in Korean? Please sauce me lots. For example, please ketchup me more will be ketchup 많이, which means a lot. 많이. ketchup 많이. 뿌려 주세요. 그쵸? This 많이 can be changed with many different things. 많이 if you want a lot. 더 if you want more. 더. Hello, Jackson Brittany 씨. Jackson 씨, come over to YouTube. We've got 5 minutes left. 더. 많이, 더. And what else? If it's a little, what's a little in Korean, guys? 케찹 조금 뿌려주세요. 자, 그래서 케찹 많이 뿌려주세요. 케찹 더 뿌려주세요. 케찹 조금 뿌려주세요. 더 있어요. Good. 케찹 덜 뿌려주세요. 덜 means less. Is it also right if at the end you can say 많이 주세요? 자, 많이 주세요 is okay, as in the restaurant, the 아줌마 will understand. Okay, you want a lot of ketchup. 케찹 많이 주세요. 근데 소스는 조금 달라요. 그렇죠? You're not asking for it like in a cup or something, right? If it comes in a cup like this, then maybe you can say 주세요. But if it's kind of like something that is put on the dish, like a corn dog, right? The ketchup on a corn dog, you want to say 케찹 많이 뿌려주세요. 페니스 씨, 안녕하세요. Say this sentence with me. 케찹 많이 뿌려주세요. 케찹 많이 뿌려주세요. This conjugations is something that we will go through very, very soon, right? Isn't it hard to customize orders in Korea? Tell me. Let's challenge it. We can actually talk about this tonight. Customizing orders. And I think that's a really good idea. Customizing orders in Korean. How is it done? Is it easy? Is it difficult? Let's talk about it tonight at 9 p.m. So in about 8 hours, Min and I will go live together. Okay? In iPad, Insta, and in computer, YouTube. Wow, man, he's dueling in. You don't have to watch both of them. That's very, I'm flattered, right? But that's a lot of work. Even I'm not, even, I don't know. I think only Min is watching this dually. Guys, I want to be honest. I don't know why. I've been editing our YouTube video of our trip in China. My English is breaking badly. I don't know why. My English used to be, I used to say that I'm near fluent. I don't know anymore. I think I'm just pretty good. I think my English is just pretty good. I think that's where I am right now. Not even near fluent. It's breaking. Can't speak English for shit. Excuse my French. But Hanisa-shi, it's nice to see you, right? But you are fluent. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. This non-native speaker needed a little bit more of a validation, but I have the validation that I need. Let's go back to our lesson. So again, right, let's do a little bit of a recap. I think now that the live stream is almost ending, we're gonna do a recap. Let's take a look. My favorite food is, in Korean, we say it like this. 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식은 돌솥 비빔밥이에요. Alright, it's this part that you wanna change. But 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식은 돌솥 비빔밥이에요. 그렇죠? 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식은 돌솥 비빔밥이에요. Speaking of bibimbap, we talked about how bibim comes from the verb 비비다 or 비벼요, to mix, which brings us bibimbap, 비빔면, 비빔국수, 비빔냉면. And then we moved on to 비빔냉면. 냉면 being cold noodle. If you haven't tried it, it's a must try when you're in Korea. It's what I will eat tomorrow. That is the plan. Cold noodles, there are two types, 비냉 and 물냉. My opinion, if you're eating meat, if you're at a Korean barbecue place and you're ordering 냉면, cold noodle, go for 물냉. If you're just having 냉면, go for 비냉. Right? More flavorful on its own. Now, 비냉 and 물냉 comes with 겨자 and 식초, and that got us talking about the different condiments, ketchup, mustard, keywords, ketchup, mustard, 설탕, 매워요, spicy, to be spicy, 매워요. And then we have 뿌리다, 뿌려요, right, as a verb. So we put that together and said, 케찹 많이 뿌려주세요. All right, final sentence. 케찹 많이 뿌려주세요. 뿌리다 sprinkle 의미이면 이거 고춧가루 아니면 치즈 위에 사용하지 않을까요? 아, 맞아요. 그쵸? 뿌리다. So the one that comes to mind is sprinkle. So 소금 뿌리다, 설탕 뿌리다. But we use it for sauces where we do this as well. 그쵸? So anything that's kind of like placed on top, right? Placed on top, we kind of put that together and say 뿌리다. So 케찹 많이 뿌려주세요 is also okay. Because 뿌리다 can be in powder form, but it can also be a water kind of sprinkle. So 뿌려. Right? So watering the plants, we also kind of 물을 뿌려. Right? That's basically what we are doing. So in that same aspect, you can use this for liquid condiments as well. If I want to order, let's say in Korean restaurant and I want to order 짜장면, what should I say? That's an easy one. We're going to wrap our live stream up with this one. 그쵸? It's going to be 짜장면. 한 개 주세요. This time it's just a dish, so we'll just use 주세요 or give me. 한 개 being a count and the dish. So dish, count, action. 짜장면 한 개 주세요. Guys, thank you for watching this live stream. We'll wrap this up with this particular sentence. We hope that this was helpful. So I hope you learned a lot of new vocabularies and phrases like we do in all live streams. We will see you again in 8 hours time. This time it's going to be a joint live stream between with me, myself, and Minsem, the two guys right up there. Speaking of these two, we have a tour happening in October. So if you know anyone that's coming to Korea in the end of October, spread the word. We're going to Busan and Gyeongju together, and it's going to be an amazing trip. The itinerary is going to be on the website this week. 자, next, May group course. Right, we pushed it back by a week, right, just to kind of in lieu of the public holidays. And there we go. Right, group course will be starting next week, so it's not yet too late. If you want to learn Korean, we have a lot of group course students here, right? And they can vouch for it. It's amazing. We'll get you speaking, right? Where our goal here is to just make you speak Korean as much, as quickly, and as well as possible, okay? So do drop us a DM if you're interested in the group courses. As soon as I wrap up this live stream, I'm going straight into Instagram to check the DMs, all right? So good. Mukbang, I don't think so. But I'll post a story of my lunch. 자, 감사합니다, 여러분. Thank you very much. Should I go live with my lunch? No. Let me just eat in peace. But I will post my 삼겹살. Don't worry. So this is for 타라시 삼겹살. Right, and it's just a bunch of random stuff. Okay. 감사합니다, 여러분. Bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. And I will see you again in a couple of hours. 감사합니다. Bye-bye.